In 1956, year of Cold War, America produces an answer for the future.
HMS Dreadnought, a nuclear submarine, rushes to the scene from Gibraltar.
From unstoppable firepower to revolutionary design, these warships are among the most destructive forces ever to sail the seas. I'm James Hanson, and today we're exploring the most formidable warships that have left their mark on naval history. These vessels weren't just machines, they were game changers, reshaping naval strategy and leaving trails of devastation in their wake. So get ready as we delve into the power, battles and impact of the most destructive warships ever built. Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 most destructive warships of all time. Alright, first up and at number 10 on our list are the Iowa-class battleships, the sleek, fast giants of World War II. These battleships combined heavy firepower with speed. Able to unleash 16-inch shells, they became symbols of American naval power, seeing service from World War II through to the Gulf War. Renowned for their impressive design and firepower, Iowa-class battleships played a significant role in naval warfare during the mid-20th century. One of the standout features of the Iowa class was their main battery of 9 16-inch guns, capable of firing shells over 23 miles with devastating accuracy. This firepower allowed them to engage enemy ships and provide naval gunfire support for ground troops. The advanced radar systems and fire control technology further enhanced their targeting capabilities, making them effective in both offensive and defensive operations. The Iowas also boasted remarkable speed, with a top speed of over 30 knots, and their robust armour protected vital components from enemy fire, ensuring they could endure harsh combat situations. Additionally, the Iowa-class battleships were versatile, serving in various roles throughout their service, including carrier escort and fleet flagships. Their longevity and modernisation efforts kept them relevant through the Cold War, solidifying their legacy as one of the most effective battleship classes in naval history.
We're flying over the atomic-powered submarine Nautilus on Long Island Sound. High winds and heavy seas mark another historic first as the nuclear craft begins the next phase of test operations.
Next up, we have the pioneer of the deep. The USS Nautilus was the world's first nuclear-powered submarine, giving it the range and endurance to go where no sub had gone before. Her silent, extended patrols under the ice floes marked the dawn of a new era in underwater warfare. Commissioned in 1954, the USS Nautilus marked a groundbreaking advancement in submarine technology and military strategy. One of the Nautilus's most significant achievements was its unmatched endurance. Powered by a nuclear reactor, it could operate underwater for extended periods without the need to surface, allowing for stealthy operations that were previously unattainable with conventional submarines. This capability revolutionized naval warfare, enabling the US Navy to conduct long-range missions and gather intelligence without detection. The Nautilus also set a record for the first vessel to reach the North Pole underwater in 1958, symbolizing American technological prowess during the Cold War. Additionally, the Nautilus contributed to the development of submarine tactics and technology, influencing future designs. Overall, the USS Nautilus was not just a technological marvel, but also a symbol of innovation, transforming submarine warfare and establishing a legacy that endures in modern naval operations. Moving on now to Russia's only aircraft carrier and a symbol of its naval strength, the Admiral Kuznetsov. Though she's had her share of issues, Kuznetsov is still formidable, with a mix of aircraft and missiles that make her the flagship of the Russian Navy. Commissioned in 1990, one of the Kuznetsov's standout features is its versatility. The carrier can support a range of missions from power projection to anti-submarine warfare and naval aviation operations. Equipped with a mix of aircraft including Su-33 fighter jets and Kamov Ka-27 helicopters, the Kuznetsov is designed for both offensive and defensive roles. Its ability to launch and recover fixed-wing aircraft significantly enhances naval air power, allowing for air superiority and ground support during conflicts. The carrier's design incorporates a ski jump ramp, enabling aircraft to take off with heavier loads, which is particularly beneficial for operations in challenging conditions. Additionally, the Kuznetsov has served as a floating naval base, showcasing Russia's naval presence in strategic regions such as the Mediterranean and the Arctic. Despite facing various technical challenges and undergoing periods of maintenance, the Admiral Kuznetsov remains a symbol of Russian naval ambition. Seventh in our ranking is the ultimate supercarrier, the USS Nimitz. Since the 1970s, USS Nimitz and her sister ships have patrolled the seas, projecting US power across the globe. As the lead ship of its class, the Nimitz-class aircraft carriers are among the largest and most formidable warships ever built, with a displacement of over 100,000 tons. This impressive size allows for a significant air wing, typically comprising around 60 aircraft, including fighter jets like the FA-18 Super Hornet and support aircraft such as the E-2 Hawkeye. One of the Nimitz's key strengths is its nuclear propulsion, enabling it to operate for over a decade without refuelling. The ship's advanced technologies, including sophisticated radar and weapon systems, enhance its effectiveness in a variety of combat scenarios, from air defence to strike missions. Moreover, the USS Nimitz serves as a versatile platform for humanitarian missions, disaster relief and crisis response, showcasing its adaptability beyond combat. Overall, the USS Nimitz exemplifies modern naval warfare and remains an indispensable part of the US Navy's operational capability. Next up is Russia's nuclear powerhouse on water. The Kirov-class battle cruisers are massive, heavily armed and a serious threat with nuclear capabilities. Imagine a floating fortress with firepower to rival an entire fleet. Launched in the 1980s, these vessels were designed to serve as multi-role warships, effectively combining the capabilities of cruisers and destroyers into a single platform. One of the Kirov class's standout features is its formidable armament. Equipped with a powerful P-700 Granite anti-ship missiles, long-range surface-to-air missile systems, and a robust array of naval guns, the Kirovs were designed to engage both surface and aerial threats effectively. Additionally, the Kirov class boasts impressive size and displacement, providing ample space for advanced radar and electronic warfare systems. Their nuclear propulsion gives Kirov-class cruisers significant endurance and operational range, making them less reliant on logistical support compared to conventional ships. Overall, the Kirov-class battle cruisers symbolise Soviet naval ambition and innovation, with a design that has influenced subsequent naval warfare concepts, maintaining relevance in discussions about modern naval capabilities.
The Navy's Task Force 16 was commanded from the Enterprise by Admiral Halsey, whose fervent desire to strike further and further into enemy territory was being gratified.
OK, we're halfway through our list now and on to the most decorated US ship of World War II. The Big E was a hero of the Pacific, fighting at Midway, Guadalcanal and Leyte Gulf. She seemed unstoppable, taking hit after hit, but always returning to the fray. Commissioned in 1938, the Big E played a pivotal role in the Pacific theatre during World War II, earning 20 battle stars for her service, more than any other ship of the conflict. One of the Enterprise's key strengths was her versatility and resilience. She participated in major battles, including the Battle of Midway and the Battle of the Philippine Sea, where her air wing provided crucial support that significantly impacted the outcome of these engagements. Her ability to sustain damage and remain operational was legendary. The Enterprise survived multiple attacks, showcasing exceptional engineering and crew dedication. After being hit by torpedoes and bombs, she underwent repairs but quickly returned to action, a testament to her durability. Her legacy lives on as a benchmark for naval aviation and carrier operations, solidifying her status as one of the most iconic ships in history.
Now the British Navy was out after bigger game. The Bismarck, considered by most naval experts to be the most perfectly equipped fighting ship in the world, was spotted leaving the Norwegian port of Bergen for the high seas.
Next, we have the legendary German powerhouse, the Bismarck, which was a symbol of Nazi might. The battles to track and sink the Bismarck became a saga in itself, solidifying her place in history. With a displacement of over 50,000 tons, the Bismarck was equipped with powerful 15-inch guns, capable of engaging enemy vessels at great distances with devastating accuracy. One of the Bismarck's most significant achievements was her role in sinking the HMS Hood during the Battle of the Denmark Strait in May 1941. This event not only demonstrated her firepower, but also instilled fear in Allied navies, highlighting the threat posed by German battleships. Her design included advanced armour protection, making her resistant to enemy fire. The Bismarck's engineering allowed for impressive speed, enabling her to manoeuvre effectively during battles. Although her operational life was short-lived, lasting only a few months, the impact of her presence was profound. The dramatic pursuit and eventual sinking of the Bismarck became a significant moment in naval history. Taking our third spot is the ship that changed everything. HMS Dreadnought's all-big gun design in 1906 made every other battleship obsolete overnight, sparking a naval arms race. With her speed and firepower, she became a prototype for modern battleships, setting the standard for decades. One of Dreadnought's most significant innovations was her all-big gun armament, featuring 10 12-inch guns arranged in a revolutionary turret system. This allowed for greater firepower and improved accuracy compared to previous battleships, which typically carried a mix of large and smaller caliber guns. Additionally, Dreadnought was the first battleship to incorporate steam turbine propulsion, enabling her to reach speeds of 21 knots, making her faster than any other battleship of her time. This speed, combined with her heavy armour, allowed her to outmaneuver and outgun her adversaries, establishing her dominance in naval engagements. HMS Dreadnought's impact extended beyond her design. She prompted a global naval arms race, with nations racing to build their own dreadnoughts. Her legacy endures, as she's often credited with shaping the future of naval warfare and influencing battleship design for decades to come.
At Brooklyn Navy Yard, an answer to the Japanese. The USS Missouri, greatest and finest of the world's battleships, joins the world's most powerful fleet.
Moving on now to the USS Missouri, better known as Mighty Mo. This ship didn't just pack a punch, she marked the end of World War II, hosting Japan's surrender on her deck. This battleship earned her place in history with her 16-inch guns and saw action in wars from Korea to the Gulf. Few ships have a resume like Missouri's. One of the Missouri's most significant contributions was her involvement in key battles in the Pacific, including the Battle of Iwo Jima and the Battle of Okinawa. Equipped with 9 16-inch guns and a variety of secondary and anti-aircraft armaments, she could deliver devastating naval gunfire support to ground troops and engage enemy vessels effectively. Beyond her combat prowess, the Missouri is famously known as the site of Japan's surrender on the 2nd of September 1945, marking the official end of World War II. This historic moment solidified her status as a symbol of victory and American resolve. Additionally, the Missouri served throughout the Cold War, undergoing modernisation to enhance her capabilities. And today, as a museum ship in Pearl Harbor, the USS Missouri serves as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made during wartime and the evolution of naval power, preserving her legacy for future generations. OK, here we go then. Taking our top spot at number 1 on our list is the Yamato, the heaviest battleship ever built and the pride of Imperial Japan. Launched in 1940, her design epitomised the era's battleship philosophy, combining immense firepower, advanced technology and formidable armour. One of the Yamato's most notable features was her main armament, which consisted of 9 18.1-inch guns, the largest ever mounted on a battleship. This heavy artillery allowed her to engage targets at extreme ranges, delivering devastating salvos that could penetrate the armour of enemy vessels with ease. Additionally, her secondary armaments included numerous 6-inch and 5-inch guns, enhancing her versatility in combat. The Yamato's armour was equally impressive, featuring a belt that could withstand hits from other battleships. Despite her impressive specifications, the Yamato's operational history was limited. She played a key role in several engagements, including the Battle of Leyte Gulf, but ultimately fell victim to air attacks in 1945. Nonetheless, the Yamato remains a symbol of naval ambition and engineering excellence, representing the peak of battleship design and the dramatic shift in naval warfare towards air power in the post-war era. So there we go. That wraps up our list of the top 10 most lethal warships in history. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, Times Radio History, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.